So, this is probably gonna be a lot longer of it. Alright. Crazy how my team, well, it's not that crazy. They haven't made a playoff appearance in several years. Might be playing like several different
The nobody from nowhere for what's going down. And the answer is you and all your boys tonight.
Yeah, right, man. Me and my boys stay ready. We about to get at y'all tonight. Show the whole league who the best rookie is. That's what I'm talking about. You ain't ready.
Whatever, man. It's showtime. May the best man win.
This is 2K Sports broadcasting from Sacramento as the Kings take it to the hardwood. Looking at Sacramento, they want to turn it around after the loss to the New Orleans Pelicans.
Yeah, it seemed to me their three-point shooting was their own worst enemy in that game. I mean, even their wide-open looks weren't falling.
Yeah, and I'm sure when they think back on that game, Steve, their main regret is going to be that they didn't get away from the three-point shot early on. They kept going to it.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Utah. Pairing up in the backcourt, Trey Burke and Alec Burks. Hayward 3 and Favors the 4. And it's Cantor in at the 5 spot.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
Now here's Burke. He's guarded closely. Can't get it to go. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, Utah, where they fell to the Jazz.
Yeah, last time out against this club, it was a loss that I'm sure is still fresh in their minds. Such a close game, and they were in major foul trouble by the end. They have to feel like it was one that really got away from them.
For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest, that game against the Suns.
And it was the role players in that game, Kevin, that really led the charge. The guys who normally don't score a lot, they came in and really contributed.
A total team performance, Steve, the kind you need if you're going to win on the opponent's home floor.
Dennis Cantor, originally from Turkey, some real promise offensively. He scores well on that left block, and he does a nice job on the offensive boards as well. At times, he's even shown the ability to step out and space the floor. It will be interesting to see how his game develops.
Here's the prodigy. 20 points for him last game against New Orleans.
And Kevin, don't forget about his playmaking in that game as well. He's wonderful in terms of attacking the defense and figuring out when to shoot and when to find teammates.
And Cantor not a big leaper or shot blocker, but his strength serves him well defensively.
Yeah, he's a good post defender, Kevin, because of those attributes. He holds his ground and has the length to bother and challenge shots.
Here's the prodigy. Right now averaging 21 points a game. Gay outside, 4 on the shot clock, and it's off from three-point range. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Andrew with the screen. Stauskas, the pass to Cousins. Stolen by Cantor. Burke dishes to Burks. Pass to Burke. Favors with the screen. Off the pick. Burke can't get it to go.
Boy, he has been struggling mightily in this quarter, guys.
True. He really seems to have tightened up a bit for whatever reason. He looks tight.
That savvy little up fake there. Fooling the D.
Well, nice way there to get your first basket of the game.
Jazz trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Cantor kicks to Burke. Inside to Favors. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful.
Here's the prodigy after the basket by Utah. Gay kicks to Cousins. And Cantor pulls it down. The Jazz have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And Hayward gets it to go.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Here's the prodigy. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Sacramento needs to get off a shot, and he gets it to go. Stauskas has got 6 points.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Sacramento making some changes. In for Cousins. Stauskas comes in for Jason Terry. And it's the prodigy in for Darren Collison. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Cantor checked in for Gobert. Favors comes in for Trevor Booker. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Hood. And it's Burks in for Exum. So on the 4 for Utah. Favors plays the 4 with Cantor at the 5. Hayward out there with Alec Burks. And it's Novak in at the 3 spot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Hi, Kevin. The prodigy in their last time out against the Pelicans got the job done. He had 20 points, but also came away with 5 big rebounds. Another strong showing from him in what has become a habit.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night, Steve, and he didn't disappoint them.
No, he didn't. In fact, he did everything they asked of him and more. And I think he really enjoys being that go-to guy for them.
Yeah, I think he relishes that because he knows he's capable of doing it. He's had some performances that have fortified his confidence in that role, so he's in a good place right now.
Well, you can't watch a game of him without mentioning Textgate, which has been the headline for this team. Not really the distraction they need right now.
It is a distraction, and I'm not sure if it will go away anytime soon. I mean, if you start thinking about next season or even your next team while you're suiting up for your old one, people are going to be upset about it, and it's going to affect your ability to perform in the moment.
So rare to see rookies get into it. He and Dante Exum were heard exchanging, well, I wouldn't call them pleasantries before the tip. Definitely looking to prove something in this one.
And, you know, the dynamic is so different. Exum went very high in the draft, and he was on the other end of the spectrum being overlooked. Definitely 2 ends of the spectrum, but you know what? At the end of the day, it's about production, no matter where you are drafted.
Here is Hayward. After the made shot from Harrison, and up the court come the Kings on the break. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Stauskas.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Carl Landry out of Purdue, 6'9" power forward. Gifted low post scorer and offensive rebounder. His lack of reach does limit him defensively at times.
Exum, he's checked in for Utah. Pass to Harrison.
You gonna get tossed up?
He nails it. We're tied up. The Prodigy's got 9 points.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
The baseline J. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. And the Kings making a change here. McCallum's checked in.
Is Max more injured or something?
We've got 1:48 left to play here in the half. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Utah is shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw drops for Hayward. Hayward hits them both. Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown.
I'm sorry for Exum.
1:37 left here in the second.
Cannot hold a man.
Stolen by Exum. He dishes it to Hayward. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul.
Damn. What did he do? Oh, shoot. Dang. That must have hurt Gay more than him. Dang.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Utah?
And right from the start, guys, it's apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the three-point line early on tonight.
Alec Burks, really known as a slasher coming into the NBA out of Colorado. His outside shooting was questioned, but he's put in the work. He's become a solid three-point shooter. Still young, he's only going to get better and better.
Here's the prodigy. 9 points in the game so far. McCallum. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Sacramento. And Utah also making a switch. Booker's checked in. And Burke at 6'6", good quickness and ball handling ability, Clark, and he can play points in a pinch.
And you know, Kevin, the Jazz asked him to play there at times in the past. Combo guard skills with legit shooting guard size. That's a lethal package.
Block that.
Cantor's shot is off. 2 for 1 chance here.
Yeah, let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Tries from 10, and that one's good. Cousins has got it all tied up now for the Kings.
Really did a nice job recognizing the mismatch that he had and immediately cashing in with that mid-range jumper.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Oh, that's...
Here's Exum. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Here's the prodigy.
Brooks
Brooks with the steal. It's all tied in Sacramento. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first.
Okay. Play Burks. Defense.
What that's meant to this team. I mean, he's helped their cause with his passing, and it's really given his team a nice groove.
Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. Stauskas is the 2, with Gay playing small forward. And it's Harrison in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
That was a dumb shot. I told myself.
Utah trailing here. Feeds it to Cantor. And a foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul.
I like my guy, Young Miro.
Sacramento on defense. Here's the screen. Burks the pass to Favors. Gay against Hayward. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Burks with the steal. To the paint. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. And some of these distributors have been very hot from beyond the arc this season. The best 3-point shooting point guards in the league. Take a look at the prodigy. 2nd in the league. Extremely accurate from beyond the arc. And, of course, Darren Collison just behind him.
Well, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and shoot the 3. A great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Yeah, I'd love to see a 3-point shooting contest just amongst the point guards so we could watch these guys do work. I mean, I don't know which one of them I'd choose, but they're all pretty good.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Stauskas. Here's Landry. Burke grabs the miss.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kev?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
Trey Burke, the National College Player of the Year as a sophomore at Michigan, led the Wolverines, Steve, to the 2013 national title game.
Yeah, the guy's a winner. I mean, he won a state title in high school and then a national title with his AAU team before so much success in Michigan. That's what you love about him.
So it's Sacramento after the basket by Utah. Here's Harrison. Got it. Good job in the low post. The Prodigy's got 11.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
1 second. I just need like 2 minutes. Probably less. Settings. All right. We good.
Some changes for Sacramento. Thompson comes in for Carl Land.
Put me in the game, coach.
Let's see what you got.
Hey, you taking the dub.
1:25 left in the third. Now here's Burke. He's covered by Collison. Burke dishes to Burks. Here's Booker. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Then I'll stay. I don't care about presence. Go to the New Orleans Pelicans. Go to the Warriors. Whatever team that you have next year.
1:09 left to play in the third. Here is Novak, guarded by McLemore. And Gobert kicks to Exum.
No.
There's the dish to Novak. Right wing. Burks with it. Picked up by Collison. Play on the clock. Burks can't get it to go. Kings leading now by 7.
Is that my boy McLemore?
Floats one up. Here's Thompson. And nothing but hair on that one. Utah has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Exum kicks to Booker. And there's the pass to Burks. Another miss by Utah.
He's been wayward and just off on it. About everything he's put up in this period.
McLemore, no good. And here's Exum. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Out that one, the Sacramento lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Gobert. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Harrison. And that's not going to go. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our game.
And the finish, guys, this is where you know you are right on the money with that pass. Look at that. Perfectly timed.
And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Burks Dixon in at the point. Now here's Burks.
I'm probably going to stream some other games.
Plays it up and banks it in.
GTA 5.
Burks has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Jazz. Kings leading now by 3. Here's the Prodigy. He kicks it to Landry.
Why did it come?
Gay passes to Harrison. Clock at 6. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That's on Dante Exum.
Boy, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
Derek Favors checked in for Utah. Burke comes in for Burks. Now here's Exum.
Ooh, that could have been a backboard.
Plays it up and banks it in.
Boy, you don't expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
The Kings shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here's the prodigy, Burke covering. Here's the prodigy, 6 on the shot clock. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. The prodigy's got 4 points this quarter.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Burke kicks to Favors. Now Exum. Back to Favors. Over to the wing. Here's Burke. It's rebounded by Harrison. The prodigy's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
The defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
And the Jazz with possession here. Burke kicks to Exum. Pass to Cantor. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Now just a 1-point Kings lead.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now.
In for your Kings.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
The prodigy is checked in for McCallum. Here's Harrison. And it's good. Spot through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
A great job getting the ball inside right now. Coach really wants them to show some physical presence and toughness here in the second half. And that's exactly what they're doing.
Burke dishes to Cantor. Now here's Burke, defended by Harrison. Burke, the pass to Cantor. Here's the screen. Here's Exum. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Exum's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
That's out.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Kings.
Every time they've had a chance to attack the lane, they've done so. The penetration has been impressive.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Burks, he's checked in for Exum. Here's Burke. From down in the low post, it goes.
I'll tell you what, the first half may have been a little slow, but both clubs really picking up the intensity here in the second.
I'll say that's for sure. I mean, things have really ramped up here.
Here's Harrison.
Oh, no.
Rebound, Utah. Cantor's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
The shot by Hayward, wide open, and unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. The Kings leading to the middle. Stauskas kicks to Gay. There's the triple. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Now here's Cousins. Not a lot of room.
ISO.
Here's Harrison. Rebound, Utah. Cantor's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. That ties it up.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
There's a nice ball over here by the Kings. Harrison passes to Gay. And he gets the bucket.
They'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Let's find out what goes on.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder was saying to his team. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Pass to Harrison.
Oh, that's the pull back.
1:09 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Stauskas. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Connects from downtown.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Burke with it. He feeds it to Hayward. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Boy, he quieted the crowd with that big shot. That's a big play.
Yeah, the crowd's been hoping for something to cheer for, but nothing.
Burks with the double team. Harrison passes to Stauskas. Stauskas off the pick from Harrison.
Seems like he's gotten every single rebound today.
Glass eating at its finest. I mean, you're not going to see a guy with 20-plus boards too often. That's an impressive number.
16 feet away, and it's Hayward again missing.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time. Smart foul there. You've got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
And so they foul intentionally.
Oh my goodness,
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, so now it's a 5-point game.
And that ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
Game over.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth, and the call will go against the Prodigy. That's his first foul. Burke dishes to Burks. It's good!
Oh.
And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You never pass it.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
A chance to tie it up, Clark.
A 3 would make it happen.
So it's the Kings taking the win in this one. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
All right. And I'm pretty sure I got player of the game still somehow. Yeah. I don't even know. I won't even know. I was supposed to go into the mall.
Good work out there, man.
Yeah, man, taking care of business.
Hey, there's the starting lineup.
I hear that.
Is that all they wanted to show? Alright. Ah.
I've been rapping for about 17 years,
right.
Okay?
So
I don't write my stuff anymore. I just kick it from my head. You know what I'm saying? I can do that. No disrespect. But that's how I am.
that's true. This is my favorite PK too. So this is my what was I gonna do? Social media. Yeah. What was it? Who is fuse number 64? Still trying to talk. I'm gonna save it for more inside. Right now I feel. There's my other 2Ks. That's Sleeping Dog. Advanced. But the Kings, they used to be so bad. They have some real good players though, but they're not good at working together. What do you mean by without gears?
Greetings, everyone, from Sacramento. The Kings playing host to a Western Conference affair here in the capital of California.
That's so sweet,
the Timberwolves looking for a strong start to this road trip. Unfortunately, a troubled season they've had right down near the bottom, second to last in the West.
And they've got a little additional incentive today, Kevin, because the season series is knotted up at 1 apiece, and this is the rubber match right here. What do you think, Clark?
Oh, well, you know what, Steve? I think you always want to come out on top in any series, so clearly there will be some added incentive to go 2-1 against this team instead of going 1-2.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Wiggins is out there with Young. Then there's Martin. Then there's Mo Williams. And it's Pekovic in at the 5. For the 3. Rebounded by Pekovic.
Nikola Pekovic might be the strongest player in the league. 6'11", 285, a power lifter's physique. He's impossible to move once he gets position.
Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
We're gonna get like 2K.
Here's Williams. He had 13 points in the win against Orlando.
Kevin, his passing is what blew me away. I mean, to see him orchestrate their offense so impeccably, that was a sight to behold.
I'll probably be on my
Pekovic doesn't give up ground defending on the block, Clark. Not a big leaper or shot blocker, but he uses his size well.
Well, he's like a block of concrete when you look at his body, man. And you're not moving that guy. And his feet are pretty lively and active for a guy of his size and stature. So that's a pretty good combination defensively inside.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Now here's Gay. Right now averaging 15 points a game. Gay right side. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
The audio on my TV. Because the only way I can hear anything is through my own screen.
That's good from Gay. Rudy Gay hits them both.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Flip Saunders. He said a big part of their focus defensively will be on trying to contain Rudy Gay, adding, he presents some challenges because he can shoot over the top and also he's a tremendous finisher inside. We've got to force him to that left hand, but I'm hoping we won't have to double too much because they have plenty of other guys who can knock it down. Kevin, the challenges are full.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Martin after Rudy Gay's bucket. Young dishes to Martin. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Fast break, here they come.
Oh, let me pass it. Got you.
Stauskas kicks to Gay. Pulls up.
Ooh, that's what.
Drops one in from the wing. Gay's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Williams passes to Pekovic. Williams with a clean look. Almost, but it rolls out.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen. Top play. He had to fight his way all the way to the rim.
Like, less than a minute.
First quarter of play. We're
Alright. I'm back. And hey, Josh. You, I don't know what you want me to call you, so I'm gonna call you by your YouTube name. Alright.
about 3 minutes in.
Oh my God.
Pekovic with the screen for Williams. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
And that was Pekovic with the nice screen. And I tell you what, as big as he is, he can really put a screen on him.
I'm doing really bad.
Pass to Harrison.
No, I wanted you to hit me in the corner.
Here's Stauskas. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah. Here's Cousins, and good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Last season, the Kings inking DeMarcus Cousins to a big 4-year contract extension, and he rewarded them with the best season of his young NBA career, setting career highs pretty much across the board.
It's Gay with the drive. Here's Stauskas, and the three off target.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Landry. Pekovic with the screen for Martin. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Landry.
I'm probably going to do this for an hour and a half, and then I'm going to play
Now here's Collison. Guarded by Barea. Shot from 6. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Collison. Thompson's got his first points of the game. Here's Barea. He got it up that time, but it was...
On tap this Wednesday, April 8th, DeMarcus Cousins and the Sacramento Kings take on Gordon Hayward and the Utah Jazz. Live from Energy Solutions Arena. Hoops action.
I doubt anybody would watch that though.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
And a good start for this club. I like the way they played together, really moved the ball and did a nice job offensively.
Yeah, excellent ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard, too.
Harrison, he's in at point guard. Gay and Landry are the forward pair. Ray McCollum out there with Thompson. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
Such a difficult shot to defend, that turnaround.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Now Barea. Last time out he had 13 points. Thompson with the block, but he stays with it. Rebound, Sacramento will take possession. And now let's highlight the deadliest deep threats to come into the NBA this season on our rookie leaderboard. Take a look at the prodigy. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
Well, with the way he shot the ball from three-point range this season, he's easily earned that reputation as the top long-range threat among the first-year guys.
And somehow, getting accustomed to the NBA three-point distance didn't take him any time at all. I mean, maybe he's better the farther out he goes.
Here's Martin after the Kings pick up 2. Pekovic with the screen for Martin. Williams dishes to Pekovic.
Well, Nikola Pekovic, a battering ram style of play, but really soft hands for a big guy. I think that combination makes him one of the most effective inside scorers in the league.
And so Pekovic nails both of them. Sacramento leading by 5. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. The prodigy in their last time out against the Jazz got down to business. He had 23 points and added a few rebounds as well. A performance like this was just the trick his team needed to snap their losing streak.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in
doing bad
in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
Here's Gay, following the score by Kevin Martin. Here's Thompson, carries it from about 10 feet away. Thompson's got 4 this quarter. Stephen, for Pekovic, he's not the NBA leader in points in the paint every season. He's not far off. A great post-up score, something you see less and less of nowadays.
And even off the ball, a great offensive rebounder and finisher. He punishes you on the inside. And once he took off, it looked like the defense just had no interest in getting in his way.
That's one where you just give up the 2 points and move on.
Here's Martin. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Orlando. On the wing, Williams. No one near him.
If he's ever played Fortnite,
that's good on the jump shot. Williams has got 6.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Here's the prodigy. Boy, he was something else against Utah. McCallum, the pass to Harrison.
Okay, you're done.
Pocket 6.
All right.
Gay outside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Rudy Gay traded twice in the last couple of seasons. Really, it was his big contract that led to him being dealt.
By the way, I'm a
Gay is a
lot
quality player, but the feeling was his production just didn't live up to the cost.
Sacramento making a switch here. Stauskas is checked in. Now here is Martin. Right now averaging 17 points a game.
Okay, forget it. Fortnite.